This tree is from Freedom Tree Farms, and so is that one. That's my contender peach, and this is a pluot. They both have the same rootstock, actually. It's called Guardian, which is a peach tree variety. I contacted them and they explained this to me. Guardian is bred for being resistant to nematodes and different funguses in the soil, and it's very cold hardy, right? So if I were to let suckers grow up from the rootstock, what I would be getting, even though this is a plum and apricot hybrid, those suckers would be a peach tree, right? One of the concerns with letting the scionwood, or what's grafted on top of the rootstock root, is that this would be a weaker tree and you wouldn't have those defenses that the quality rootstock could give you. And yes, that is a risk. In my garden, the bigger risk is my neglect, right? I do not water things properly. You did inspire me though, so I'll thank you for that, right? So you can see I pulled back down pretty low. Did I pull it back enough to the graft point between the rootstock and the scionwood? Probably not, but I went pretty low. And when I first put these in, like the shape you see here above the ground, this is a mirror image of what I did below the ground when I dug this out as a swale, filled it with stone, filled it with sticks, and then planted in here. So the original root ball of these fruit trees, which went in a year ago, February of 2024, is sitting about halfway into the soil at that natural native soil level and halfway above, and then this is mounted up. So you see this down now, maybe 4 to 6 inches that I've pulled back after what your comment inspired me to do. So it's not probably exactly below the graft point, but it'll be close. So I'm feeling better about that anyway. I do want to show over here with the Guardian rootstock. This here, this side is a sucker. This is the contender peach that's grafted onto the Guardian rootstock, and this is just Guardian rootstock. And you could see that this sucker came up and it is just about as big as the scionwood, right, of the fruit I want. I'm gonna let this continue, and I'm gonna come in the winter and I'm gonna chop that right there. And I'm gonna take that Guardian rootstock and put it somewhere else.